Oh, there we go. Oh, it doesn't automatically do shit if you're in studio mode. Good things to know about the Stream Deck. If I'm in studio mode and like double checking that like something looks okay, I can't just swap while I'm in studio mode. Good to know. Good to know. Hi everyone. It's been a couple of days. I took Tuesday off completely. And then Wednesday, of course, is always a day off for me. So I had two mental health days, and it was great. I feel great today. It made all the difference in the world, seriously. So I'm very glad that I did it. Thank you for the support, everybody. For anybody who wasn't here on Monday, basically, wearing Sam's shirt again. This is my shirt. This is my shirt with a Sam design on it. Basically, I had an absolutely awful day on Monday, and it had been building up over quite a few days. I was feeling more and more depressed, more and more like a terrible parent, right? And Monday was just like the worst day that I remember having in a really long time, specifically as a parent, but just overall. Like I couldn't function in a way that was beneficial to me or to Clark, and Clark was feeding off of that, and it was just bad. It was just an awful, awful day. And so, yeah. So I told everybody that I was going to take Tuesday off, and I did, and it was great. Clark asked not to go to preschool, so I said sure, so that we could spend some more time together and hang out, and it was great. We made my mother-in-law is a little bit sick, so Clark was like, can we make her a cake, a feel better cake? And I was like, sure. So we made her a cake and dropped it off at her house. Sam and I had our date night, and that was great. So yeah, overall I feel much better. I got lots of sleep, went to bed on time, etc. All the good things. So, it literally felt like this idea of like, tomorrow's a new day. Maybe tomorrow will be better. And Tuesday was so much better. It was so much better. We just communicated way better. There wasn't anything for me to do, right? So there was no element of rush whatsoever to the morning. It was like we just woke up when we woke up, and then we just hung out, and she went down for her like alone time a little bit late, but like that didn't matter, because I wasn't going to be streaming. Overall, it was very good. It was really beneficial, so. I love wake up when I wake up days. I mean, I don't ever get actual wake up when I wake up days because I wake up when Clark wakes up. I wake up when Clark wakes up. So, whenever that is, which normally, if she's sleeping well, it's between 7 and 8 o'clock. On those really bad days, it was a combination of me going to bed too late for X, Y, or Z reason, and her waking up, well, either waking up all night, right, and like not being able to sleep, or her waking up at like 5 a.m. and being like, hi, I don't want to go back to sleep, which is a nightmare. So, everything's fine now, at least for now. At least for now. Happy birthday, John. Hi, Kelly. Yeah, sleep well. Yeah, we did that TikTok pasta. And it needed some zhuzhing. So The TikTok pasta that everybody's doing right now is like you buy feta and cherry tomatoes, cover the cherry tomatoes in a bunch of olive oil, put feta in the center of the baking dish, and then put whatever spices and things you want on there and pop it in the oven for like 35 to 40 minutes. And then you mix it all up and it's a sauce for pasta, right? It needs some zhuzhing for sure. So we had put, a lot of places recommended a splash of white wine. So we did that. And I had some of my minced garlic left in the fridge. So put minced garlic in there. And then Sam still can't have spicy stuff. So no like red pepper or anything. But I added some on mine after the fact. I think our ratio was off. Number one, too much cheese. It was too much cheese. And feta is a low lactose content. So I was like, it's fine if it's a lot of cheese. It's probably not going to hurt me too much, which it didn't. But it was just too much cheese, right? Salt, but not too much salt because the cheese. Salt, pepper. I put a bunch of Italian seasoning on there. And then we just left it at that because we were like, we'll just see what that tastes like. I think just roast a whole head of garlic in there. I think just roast a whole head of garlic and then add that. I think that would make a huge difference. I think some courgettes and like zucchini or spinach or both. It was a little one note and it was too much cheese. So there you go. I think often TikTok, Instagram recipes are too much. There are a couple of people that I follow that are like chefs who sometimes participate in those and will be like, as a chef, if I was going to try to make this is how I would do it. And it's always like, they always choose, like different ingredients, like kind of, right? They'll be like, oh, this is like kind of like that thing, but better, that sort of a thing. Onion as well. I would have loved onion in there. So, yeah. It was very easy. What we were gonna do is I've been saying the word zhuzh like a million times already today, but we were gonna zhuzh up some of the ramen that we have, some of the just like instant ramen. So I was like, okay, we've got like garlic and ginger, we've got like aromatics to like bump up the volume on the broth, and we can get some bok choy and some tofu, and we can like, I can add some spicy chili sauce and like whatever else. And we like completely spaced on buying those things until it was the end of the day. And Sam was like, gotta be honest, I don't think I'm gonna find all of these things at Lidl. I don't think I'm gonna find all of these things at Lidl. And I was like, well, there's always the TikTok pasta, because we did talk about doing that if we were too lazy. And he was like, let's do the TikTok pasta. So sesame oil is amazing for ramen. Yeah, but John, a lot of the ramen that you buy for us and send to us comes with a sesame oil packet. I don't know if you knew that. It's amazing. Sesame oil is amazing. Oh my God. One of my favorite ingredients. I know. I eat the spicy ones. I also ate, John sent us one where like all of the noodles are coated in like seaweed powder basically, or made with seaweed inside of the noodles. That was really interesting. I actually really liked that. The thing I used to do in college is just crack an egg into it. So not like soft boil an egg and cut it open and have it in the ramen, but basically make egg drop soup but with the ramen. So good. So good. You just like slowly pour an egg in there and then just stir it up. Incredible. Do you cook it first? Do you cook what first? No, so egg drop or egg flour soup is where you have a broth, right? And then you have egg that you've probably whisked up ahead of time. I've done it both ways and it's been fine, but like you get more of like a scrambled egg sort of situation if you don't whisk it up first. Whisk up the egg like you're gonna make scrambled eggs, and then like really slowly pour it into the broth as you're stirring it, and you'll get basically like just little see-through strips of egg throughout the broth. And it's delicious. I might put a thing on my fridge that's like, these are the things that need to get eaten. I keep thinking about doing that. I want scrambled eggs. I never really crave scrambled eggs. I like scrambled eggs with things, I guess. Yeah, well, I've got all those magnets now that we made. I just need to make like just a paper that says like, these are the things that need to get eaten. And then I can just list them off. How do you eat celeriac? I'm not really sure what to do with it. Like the bulb. I saw somebody make, what did they make with celeriac? I'm trying to remember. It was like a celeriac soup is great. There you go. I'm trying to remember though. What was it? What did they make? They were using celeriac to replicate some kind of meat, and I can't remember what it was. I do still want to buy chickens, but not when it's -3 degrees outside. Oh God, Statchy. I think I'm going to make a soup tonight. I have cauliflower and I have the leftover frozen butternut squash. So I think I'm going to make that butternut squash cauliflower soup again, because that was so dang good, man. And this time I won't burn myself. That's my big like life plan here. Is to not burn myself this time. But I'm so glad, like, it's been so nice that Sam has like wanted to cook things on Wednesdays. That's so fun. Like, he's the one who's like, I'm going to take pictures. I'm going to post them on Twitter. It's so cute. I'm so glad. It is fun. When we were making the pasta, he was like, I'm going to go ahead and leave that to you. And I was like, what do you mean? It's pasta. You just boil the pasta. And he was like, look, I don't know how, but I fuck up the weirdest things. So I'm going to go ahead and leave the pasta to you. I was like, you set a time, Sam. You just set a timer. You put it in the water. You set a time. He makes pasta all the time, but he always thinks that he like undercooks or overcooks the pasta. So he's like, no, I'm just gonna leave it to you. I know, poor Sam. That's also true. I like pasta a little al dente for sure. Sam prefers it to be not as firm as I like it. I like it regardless, so I just make it the way he likes it generally. Ow, fuck. That's also true. Yeah, I feel that. There are plenty of things that I'll make and eat and be like, that was pretty all right. But the second that I'm making it for somebody else, I'm like, oh God, it's awful, isn't it? It's the worst thing you've ever tasted. It's okay. Tell me the truth. Yeah, he didn't hurt himself either. That's true. That's what sucks about like gluten-free pastas. So my father-in-law kept having stomach problems, and they did all these tests, and they were like, you can't have gluten. And he was like, oh, fuck, okay. So they've started buying all of these, you know, like chickpea pasta, like all kinds of stuff like that. And from experience, I know that those pastas are so like, even if you cook them perfectly, the texture is so weird sometimes. I just really feel for him right now, just trying all of these new pastas out and being like, they're all right. Yeah, I'm like, you should try zoodles. I don't think he's really keen on that idea, but you gotta try everything. What if you love it, right? I've tried protein ramen and it's okay. Yeah. Yeah, I think he was told he has celiacs as well. Is there like can you get that later in life? Interesting. It manifests over time. How weird. Interesting. Yeah, Sam's dad was like suddenly having all of these intestinal problems like every time he ate, and they basically cut out everything just to see if they could figure out what it was. Um and yeah, if he stuck to like proteins and veggies and whatever, he was fine for the most part. So they were like, oh man, I really hope it's not gluten. And then what can you do? Thanks so much to Pateri Katunen. So sorry for redeeming an ad. All of our ad money is donated every month. Your eyeball money will be going to a good place. I promise. By the power of our eyeballs combined. Got a few Valentines already. Snady Cake says, you've been here for us so much. Take care of yourself. Let us know how we can be there for you. Oh, that was 3 days ago. I'm so sorry. Thank you very much. That's very sweet. And Elect says, a Valentine for everyone working from home and not seeing anybody most of the time and hanging out watching Dodger. I appreciate it, guys. Mwah. Makes me feel bad that I was gone for a couple of days, but it's fine. We're all back. Store Scarf says, a Valentine for all of those trying to get mental health medication, find the right medication, adjust to it, remember to take it, or experiencing withdrawal from it. We can do this. May your symptoms be minimal and your experience be more in line with a healthy, happy life. Grace Me said, I had a terrible job interview yesterday. I'm in need of some positivity. Sending love to anyone currently looking for jobs, especially grad jobs. We got this. I'm so sorry, Grace. Enchilada says, I'm dedicating this one to all my folks delaying things that you need to do, especially work. I feel you. Sometimes patience is key, and other times you just have to work at it. However, everyone's going about their days. We're with you. Love you all. And Kissika says, I wanted to say thanks for suggesting freezing bread. It works like a charm. I don't gotta waste bread anymore. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. The one thing that I haven't tried to do with bread is make croutons. I've never tried to do that. Yeah, that's what I do now too. I always buy 2 loaves of bread. And it thaws on the, like, people keep saying, throw it in the microwave. I don't bother. Throw it on the counter. It defrosts really fast, honestly. How did changing the plugs go on your lamps? I was told, A, if there's an issue, it might invalidate our insurance, and B, that it could cause an electrical fire, and C, that even if I change the bulbs, the voltage on the inside might be specific, and thus it could still cause problems. I was told a lot of scary things, so I'm not going to bother. I'm just going to rewire the whole fucking thing. Yeah, yikes. Yeah. I'm not going to fuck around with electric stuff if it's not guaranteed to be fine, you know. So. But yeah, it's a lamp that Sam and I got when we first started dating, actually. He didn't even live in America yet. He was still just like making visits, and I was like, I'm in a new place. I would love to get a lamp. And we went and we bought this lamp together. We bought 2 lamps that match each other. And I love them. I still love both of them. And we brought them here with us because we loved them so much. And I'm like, well, I don't trust adapters because we've tried to use like a voltage safe adapter and it's blown a thing in the house already. Also, their adapters aren't meant to be used long term. They're not meant to just like constantly be used for a thing. So I was like, I'll just change the end of the plug according to your granddad. That's all that it takes, because as long as the bulb's right, then you're fine. But apparently it could be more finicky than that. So it's not old. It's, I mean, 7 years old. That's not an old lamp, you know? For sure. I mean, it's literally, here's the bit at the top that holds bulbs. and then a cord. Right? Like, it's not a complex mechanism going on in there. I'm pretty confident that it can be done easily. But, you know. Then just change the plug. I'm not going to set my house on fire just to entertain you, bucko. It's not the best home heating situation. It's not. It's not the ideal for me, to be honest. Oop. I have a timer now on my Stream Deck that tells me, because people redeem ads all the time, which is lovely. I have a timer now that tells me when an ad can be run again, so that we're not doing the thing where I'm like, we're running an ad, and then it says, you're not running an ad, actually. So. Yeah, it's pretty cold here. It was snowing all day yesterday, but it didn't stick, which is surprising because it was -2. So I'm not sure why it wasn't sticking, but whatever. It was snowing at our house all day long and didn't stick at all. And then today, at least this morning when we checked the temperature, it was -4 outside Celsius. So, what is it now? -1. So it's heated up. It does heat it up a little bit. I feel kind of icky about posting something on YouTube about the Twitch subathon. I don't know why. I guess because, like, it's celebrating all of the time that I've been on Twitch, and the people that don't really watch me on Twitch are the people who are like, I don't watch Twitch, but I would watch you if you were still on YouTube. It just feels, it feels kind of, I don't know. So no, I wasn't planning on that. I finally got to the Godforged episode that Fabi is introduced in, and she's a delight. Thank you. Thank you. I adore playing her. Subathon is on the 19th, so exactly a week from now. No, a week and a day. I've been away for a week and a day. I cannot simulcast because of my Twitch contract. If I'm streaming to Twitch, I'm only streaming to Twitch. I guess that's true. If somebody only watches the VODs on Dexbonus, I could put a video up on Dexbonus that's like, hey, VOD viewers, FYI. I found Twitch because of you. Very sweet. YouTube frowns upon redirecting viewers to other platforms. Yeah. I remember I had friends who used to put a video up every single time they went live on Twitch. So I'm sure YouTube was like, stop. I don't like it. Thanks for inventing Twitch. You're welcome. It's our eyeball money. Our eyeball money now. YouTube frowns a lot in general. It's true. Oh my god. If you watch so we caught up on all of our anime and all that bullshit yesterday. If you are watching Jujutsu Kaisen and you haven't watched the most recent episode, holy fuck. The animation in that episode, no spoilers, but the animation is so good. It's so good. Holy shit. The whole time Sam and I were like, what the fuck? This looks so good. Jujutsu Kaisen, it's a anime that's running right now, and it's very good. But the most recent episode, goddamn. Bellissima. Is Demon Slayer good? A friend said I should watch it. We really enjoyed Demon Slayer. That's another one where some of the animation is great. Some of the characters need to be dropped in a hole and never resurface, but overall, it's good. Yeah. Anyone remember DN Angel? Of course. Of course. Yeah, I'm not watching Attack on Titan, and somehow I have not been spoiled on a single thing. But everybody says that this season has been phenomenal, so it'll be cool to just like sit and watch it once it's all done. No, I look at Twitter trending all the time. I never get spoiled. I never get spoiled on anything having to do with Attack on Titan. It's great. Yeah, I was gonna say, I'm trying to think of. I got minorly spoiled on a WandaVision thing, but even then, it wasn't. I didn't really have any context for the spoilers, so I didn't mind too much. But overall, I can't remember the last time that I was like hard spoilered on something. I follow a lot of accounts that are like, that are really into My Hero Academia, and I'm not caught up on that manga. So occasionally someone from one of those accounts will be like, oh my god, I can't believe about this thing going on with Bakugo. And I'm like, mute. Nope, I don't want it. Solid Snake for Prez. Thank you very much for subscribing. Welcome to the Cat Gang. The popularity of that show has you put off which show? Popularity of which show? Longtime follower on the VOD. Oh, wonderful. What's with the eyebrow slit? I've had it for maybe not a year yet, but a long time. Oh, My Hero Academia. Oh, just don't. Yeah, it's a great show. Just ignore the fandom. Just don't engage. It's fine. I have like kind of natural gaps in both eyebrows. I just made one of them huge, and that's basically what happened. No, here's what sucks, right? Not to be this guy, but before My Hero Academia got huge, the fandom was lovely. There were no ship wars. There was nothing. People were just like, isn't My Hero Academia great? Isn't this such a fun time we're all having? What the fuck happened? What happened? Too many people. Too many people spoiled the broth. So, what are you going to do? I already have a temporary tattoo goal for the subathon. My hero has ship wars. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Sure does. That mug is massive. Thank you. It is. It's my Powell's Books mug. Powell's Books. Legendary independent bookstore from Portland, Oregon. When I went to, well, no, that's actually, I don't know why I was about to put it that way. When I was stuck in Oregon staying at my sister's place while trying to get my visa sorted, Danny, bless Danny, Danny kept being like, hey, if you're bored, if you want to like, you know, once you're in England, you're probably not going to have an opportunity to come home for a while. If you want to like go anywhere, like just let us know. We would love to go. Yeah. So Danny and I went to Powell's Books together. We went to Kinokuniya together. Like all kinds of stuff. It was very fun. And when we were at Powell's, I was like, oh, I'm going to get a fucking mug. And I did. And I also got all of my green boys. All my Smiskies. That was at Kinokuniya, though. No, Voodoo Donut. Again, this is going to make me sound like a fucking, like, Portland townie, which I'm not. I've never lived in Portland in my life. But Voodoo Donut is just okay. The aesthetic and the look of Voodoo Donut is what people go there for. But the donuts are just fine. Voodoo Donut is a really popular donut place in Portland. And if you look it up, you'll see their donuts are just like fun, weird donuts. And so people stand in lines forever to get Voodoo Donuts. And in my opinion, it's never worth standing in the line, but oh, they have, apparently, there's Voodoo Donuts in other states now. Wild. The only food thing that I can think of that's Oregon based that really perpetuates is the Tillamook Cheese Factory. I have multiple friends that worked at the Tillamook Cheese Factory growing up. Yeah, Oregon's gorgeous. There's so many weird biomes in Oregon. But it's just beautiful. And I do miss it. Unfortunately, England, the area of England that we're living in looks fairly similar to where I grew up, so that helps. But like the woodland walks and shit are just beautiful. The waterfalls, all that is gorgeous there. If you want to go hiking somewhere, man. And I keep saying to Sam, I'm like, surely that sort of thing is around here too. Like we're just in like really flat rural area right now. It's just literally like you come out of our driveway and you take a left and it's just fields. It's just fields for a while. But I'm like, surely like nice places to go for a walk in some woodlands have got to be nearby. Surely. So. The Lake District? I don't know what that is. Oh my god, is this anywhere near where I live at all? Oh my god. It's so fucking far away. Holy shit. No, that's really fucking far from me. Holy shit. How long would that take to get there? God damn. I'm talking about like could wake up and say, "Clark, you want to go for a walk?" and drive somewhere easily to go for a walk. This isn't like I want to go somewhere camping right now, which I do, but like on a day-to-day, if I just want to like be under some trees. Let's look this up. New Forest, UK. Visit the New Forest National Park. A protected site of England. Ah. No. No. It looks beautiful, though. It looks beautiful. If I say no, it's probably because it's multiple hours away, which is too far. I'll just Google national parks and just see if there's one near me. Thanks, guys. I'll find something. Driving is the worst. I love driving at night, but I hate driving during the day. And I don't know if it's because there's less people at night generally. I don't know. There's just something really peaceful about driving at night, even with the lack of visibility. During the day, there's just always so many cars. And driving is calming. Yeah, it is. It is calming. Oh, thank you, Accept Streams. Happy 4 months. I appreciate the sweet message. Night drives on the motorway are boring. Put on a PCast. Put on a podcast. Just you in the open road. You know, hell yeah. Yes, we are doing a study hall tonight. Yeah, podcast, PCast. Oh my God, my poor child. We got her these like, you can get like crisp sticks, you know? And we got her these ones that are made of peas, like the vegetable. And she asked me what they were, and I was like, "Oh, they're like pea sticks." And then I was like, "We shouldn't call them that. No, we'll come up with a better name. We shouldn't call them that." But she's already committed to calling them pea sticks. I'm like, "Oh, fuck. I don't even know what else to call them. I don't know what else to call them." I don't know. I'm not sure what we're going to do tonight for a project. We'll figure something out, though. There's always something. There's always something. One thing that I've been wanting to do is finish putting the Bless This Mess picture on the pillow. So I might do that. I want to try to do another project with the magnet paper, the like magnet sheets that we got. It is almost my little nephew's birthday, and I was like, oh, it would be really cute to take the Instax printer, the like little Polaroid printer, and print off a bunch of pictures from his first year and see if I could attach them to the magnet sheet in some way that was really secure and maybe cover it in Mod Podge. I don't know if that's too far, but this is why I would like to do some testers, I guess. So there's that. Happy early birthday to him. Yeah, he's 1 year. Sweet baby. What the fuck? What am I doing? Like this, right? No, fuck. Sometimes I play with two hair ties and I knot them over and over again. And then if I pay attention to knotting them, I fuck it up. And I can't remember how to knot them anymore. So that's what I'm doing. Yeah, see? The second that I wasn't paying attention anymore. Stupid. Look. I don't know what it is, man. Just don't pay attention. Just don't think about it. Who's 1 year? My nephew. We've had 2 babies in the family born during lockdown. Which is pretty wild. So one of them is, it's their 1 year. Is he maintaining his sick Viking gains? I mean, I guess. If by that, if you mean like, does he still look like a fucking Viking? Like, I guess so, yeah. Thank you so much to Romaugumi for redeeming an ad. out each day when she walks to the sea. Can you see when the ad is over? No, I just time it out. I hit the ad break button to take us to the screen, and then I hit the 1 minute ad button because the song is about a minute long. So if the song ends, I assume the ad is probably over. So I just watch the timeline of the audio file. Yeah, overall, like, they've said that there have been way less babies happening than they expected during lockdown. Does not surprise me personally. So they were like, essentially, you know, people aren't sure about their future, like financially or like support system wise or any of that. A lot of people are anxious and depressed. Like there's a lot of things working against people wanting to have start a family right now. So there you go. Is that a new eyebrow slit? Nope. Same one I've had for a year-ish. I mean, you have to also remember that it's not like people can meet each other right now. Right? Like there aren't really going to be like a ton of one night stand babies or anything like that. Like the people in chat who are saying like, well, sometimes babies are accidents. Like for sure. But I think like people are taking a lot of precautions right now, and the sort of situations in which people might not be so careful aren't happening as much currently, if that makes sense. That's how I see it. Anywho. Yeah, I was talking with a friend, and they were like, yeah, I've met somebody. I really, really like them. We've been talking for quite a while now. It's been really good. We're like boyfriend and girlfriend. It'll be really nice when I can meet them finally, like in person. And I was like, oh shit, right. Because even if you live near each other, you can't meet. That's so fascinating. For some reason, it didn't occur to me until we got to that point in the conversation where they were like, yeah, and I can't meet them yet, but you know, it's like LDR, but the person is, you know, 10 minutes from you. It's very interesting. Okay. Anyways. So, we've got more Phoenotopia we can play. Eyebrow wiggle. Is everybody feeling Phoenotopia? I know we've played it for quite a few days in a row, and y'all aren't used to playing the same game forever, but I am enjoying it a lot. I would love to play more of it if y'all are into it. Okay, great. Cool. Wonderful. I'm just happy to be here. Same. I'm also happy to be here. I'm delighted to come to you guys feeling refreshed and happy and having a good couple of days with my fam. How far in the game are we? Well, A little ways. A little ways. I don't know. I have no idea how long this game is meant to be. Actually, let's go to the store page. Let's find out, like, people who have reviewed this game. How long did they spend on it? Because I know people in chat have finished the game. 37, 26, 80, 89, 25, 40, 67, 36, 30. Interesting. Okay. Let's try this a different way. How long to beat Phoenotopia? Main story on average takes 36 hours. It's a decently long game. Okay. How many hours are you at now? We've played this for 3 streams. One of them was like a full 5 hours. I'm not sure. I can't look at the how much has this game been open thing because that's always inaccurate for me. So I don't know. Probably halfway. I don't... Whose channel is more supportive of the household? What do you mean? Are you trying to ask who makes more money, me or Sam? Weird question. We are both very successful as streamers. We are very blessed. Okay, here we go. Phoenotopia Awakening. No backseating. No spoilerinos. If you want to backseat or spoiler, scream it into the void. We have a Discord channel that is called the Spoiler Void. So, you can go there. My volume was maxed out. I really fucked myself over there for a second. Yeah, Sherlock and Watson blow us both out of the water. They're trading stocks. They're doing all kinds of shit. Okay. So, this game, if you would like to know what it's about, we play a girl named Gail who grew up in an orphanage in a little town. We wake up one day and Nana, the lady who runs the orphanage, is like, hey, a bunch of the other kids are in the forest. Do you think that you could go and find them and let them know that supper's ready? And we're like, of course, Nana. So we go out into the forest. We fight some slimes. We find some kids. And when we get to the top of this little mountain, one of the other older kids, so Alex, who is established to be the other eldest along with us, says, hey, I saw a comet fly through the air and land inside of this ruin. And so he's like, I can't jump across. We all know that you have, like, you're freakishly good at jumping. You can probably jump across and we'll catch up with you. We'll, like, try to build a bridge out of some wood or something. But if you can find whatever it was that landed in there, I gotta know. Like, what that comet was, right? So we go in there, we troll around, we kill a big slime monster, and we find the thing that was the comet. And it's the head of a robot, essentially. Everybody calls them golems in this world, but it's like a robot head. it is established that this world is actually post-dystopia. So it was modern day, right? And then the Earth became uninhabitable and everyone went underground. And then once the Earth was habitable again, everyone came back to the surface. So we are in like we're entering the story when the world is like in the process of getting back to modern day. So we come back out of the ruins and we're like, hey, here's a head. Here's a weird head. And Alex is like, oh, crazy. And as we're about to leave, we look over the horizon and we see the village that we live in, and a fucking UFO shows up. And a big old tractor beam goes over the entire village, and then it flies away. And we're like, what? So all of us run back to the village as fast as we can. All of the kids run back to the village as fast as we can. And it's a ghost town. Everybody's been taken. They're all gone. So all of the kids are like, okay, what do we do? Right? The little kids are panicking. They're crying. The older kids are trying to figure out, like, how do we take care of everybody? How do we figure out what happened? Right? So they decide that the best thing to do is to pull at the thread of this robot head, this golem head, because it landed right before the UFO showed up. And so we're like, if we can get some answers about this, then maybe it'll help us figure out what's going on and how to get our family back, right? So so far we've been, going to this town, going to this town, going to this village. We were trying to find a scientist because our scientist was taken by aliens, ? Eventually we realized that one of like the smartest people, who is the brother of the scientist from our town who was taken, he lived in a different area but was still practicing like science, was still like a scientist that was like being paid by the government to work on specific stuff. So we go out to find him. We find some of his old logs. He believes that everybody is being kept in kind of this like weird middle age like point of history on purpose. Essentially that like they are not allowing the higher technology to reach certain people to control them easier, most likely. So that's interesting. And essentially we tell him what's going on and he's like, let's go see the king. He was like, the king pays for everything that I do. We should go see him and we'll like figure out what's going on. He also fixes the robot head, and the robot head comes back to life and is basically like, I have nothing to do with those aliens, but I do know who they are, and I'm here trying to help. So we now have 2 allies who are walking around with us. I think his name was Thomas. We have our scientist bud, who is originally from our town, and then we also have this little robot head, and we are trying to figure out how to get to the castle to talk to the king. So that's what's going on currently. And I don't remember. All I remember is that every way that I try to get into the castle, I cannot figure out what I'm supposed to do. These like big blue square things mean that you have to play a song. Those are called song stones, I think. Very Legend of Zelda-y. So you have to like use songs to open up certain things. But I don't know that song yet, so I can't do it. This is locked. Recycler. I'm trying to figure out if there's like somebody who has a key that I can like steal a key from. Oh, what's this? Oh, That's nothing. Damn it. They've taken Thomas? Did they? Did they take Thomas? I don't remember that. If I talk to the knights... Oh, yes, you're right. You're right. You're right. Knights came and took Thomas while we were sleeping. Which is why I came here to talk to the knights, and all of them are like, well, if knights took him, he was probably doing something wrong, so... Like, okay. Yes, you're right. Make what window bigger? Each life is unique and intricate. I've read a lot of this already, which is why I'm not reading it. Oop. I feel like I've been... I feel like I've been everywhere. But I guess I probably haven't. I've definitely been... If I recall correctly... Sure. The game was like, the way to get in is through the tunnels, the like underground tunnels, which is where we are now. Because if we try to go in the front door, they're like, no. So, we're like, okay, we'll go through the tunnels. And see, there's a little crown. It's like, this way, castle. This is like locked, which makes me think I could maybe find a key somewhere. And then this takes me to another thing that I can't do. So... Yeah, this is where we were stuck last time. Boo. Yeah, the animations in this game are top tier. They're so good. Okay, let's just talk to everybody. Oh, wait. What? How am I supposed to get rid of these? Just discard them? And I can't get rid of them either? What? What do you mean? So that's another one I don't know. Okay, he wants some of those floaty bitches. I already bought some, baby. Yeah, and then there's this like martial arts bro in here. He asked for 150 bucks. And I have no reason to believe that I need to give him 150 bucks for anything. But at the same time, I have no idea, like, what I'm supposed to do next. What's up there? Huh? Hi, Grammy. Everyone would gather around and wager on how long the challenger could fare against the bear. In the odd chance that you won, you earned 1,000. Can you imagine? That's actually how I met my darling. I was working as a nurse at the time. I nursed him back to health after the bear suplexed him. He said I was his little angel. I never did tell him that I bet against him. Yikes. Grandma. The bridge in the state that it's in, I'm not able to eat my fill of delectable drake tails. Oh, nope. I ate all my drake tails. I'm sorry. I don't remember which fountain it was that it said would just spit money if you played a music. If you played a music. Not this one, though. This is the dorm. Oops. Nope. Oh, wait. Oh, shit. I went too ham. No! Ah! Again, too ham. This windmill isn't one, but maybe that other windmill might. Excuse me, when you become a GEO member, everything starts to look like a possibility. Oops. Oh, I see. Ah, I see. Interesting. Oh, gosh. Oh no. Hey! I think I have 10 now. Tight. Tweet. Doesn't really help me, but that's okay. What's in here? Some shit to break. I like it. Oh, it's super cute. Oh my gosh. Some of the animations in this game are like top tier adorable shit. Oh, I think I've been here already. Yeah, I have. Weird houses pop up outside the city. Franways. Yeah. Okay. Not helpful. This is the library. The fountains. You look lost, miss. Perhaps there's something I can help you with. Why are you here? I'm just an old man out for a stroll, and I love to smell the flowers in the castle gardens. Unfortunately, it seems the castle is still closed to the public. What could be the holdup, I wonder? Oh, secret canal. Secret canal to the castle? That sounds like something that they would do. What were they called? Ah, yes, the Lightcasters. I hear my students speak of them in hushed tones. Maybe someone in the student dormitories would be able to help. You can find the student dorms on the west side of the city. Yay! A lead! Let's fucking go! Tickled. I don't think this was it. Oh, it is. Tight. Lightcasters, I've heard of them. It's some secret student society my roommate is in. He invited me, but they sound like bad mojo. Hidden canals, dark rituals, that kind of jazz. You're not into that, are you? I mean, well, you can ask him yourself. I think he went to get some noodles. Yes. Yes. Oh, wait. I'm in what you call a kitchen. You can make food here, apparently. Oh, this does not lead to the tunnels. That's so misleading. I agree. Yeah, the like... Talk with people. You'll figure it out. I like it. Okay. You? No. You? 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 Please, let it be you. Yes! This piece of shit. Lightcasters, yes, I know the name well. Some might even say that I, Bimmy, am one of them. Who wants to know? A future lightcaster, obviously. Very confident, aren't you? There are many Daya University students, but few are capable of becoming lightcasters. The path of a lightcaster is steeped in darkness. You will know no rest and must remain vigilant forever. Have you the courage? Yes? Well, I see no reason to deny you. I will have to check your student ID first, you know, to see if you're really a student here. Just kidding. Who does that? Anyway, to become a lightcaster, you must find and get the approval of the 4 lightcaster heads. 4 lightcaster heads are alumni of Daya University who are also lightcasters in their time. Here's a stamp card. Upon finding a lightcaster head, they will stamp your card. Once the 4 lightcaster heads have agreed, we can officially begin your initiation ritual. Any questions? Where do I find the heads? I can do so only in riddles. A den of replenishment. Okay, so the bar. Second lightcaster presides over transcribed knowledge, the library. Third lightcaster is the blacksmith. Okay. Resides at the beginning. Okay, the lady next to the fountain. Those are the ones you have to find. They're all in this city. You shouldn't have to go far. Any questions? What do you guys do? We separate darkness from light. I went over this. Any questions? Okay, cool. Just curious. Okay, bye. Yes, it's me, a student. Lightcaster. Blacksmith stamped your card. Tight. Not you? Oh, maybe the beginning of the tunnels? Is it this fucking dude? No, damn it. It's not you. The beginning. Blacksmith, the bar, and the library. Okay, this is a restaurant, so maybe that doesn't count. Here's the library. Maybe we can get this one done at least. Oh, wait, is it you? Oh, no. Forgot. Is my husband still doing that? Fine, here's your stamp. Thank you. Oh, note on the bookshelf. A purple exists somewhere between blue and red. Clue 6 of 6. Wait, what the fuck? Do I need to write these down? Wait a minute. Where's my just... Okay, here we go. it? A purple exists between blue and red. I mean, true. If you combine blue and purple together, or blue and red together, you get purple. That's true. The beginning. What? Oh my god. Did we not save since doing this? Did you see it? The glory! Thank you. Welcome to the dough. The beginning. God, I really thought, unless it's that old fart, but he was the one who was like, I don't know, there's some crazy kooky people doing crazy kooky things. I am the beginning. Oh my god. The one who first planted the idea in your head and sent you on the quest. You've done well to come this far. Great. Now I just need to figure out who's serving drinks in this town. I thought it was that, but nobody... Oh. We did all that. We did all that. So... Oh! I don't think this would make any sense, but I'm gonna try it. Yeah, okay. No, not that. What does he say exactly? Den of replenishment. So it's not necessarily drinks. It's... That should just be the restaurant then. Because this place didn't do it. That's the student dorm. I'm gonna talk to everyone in here. Maybe the chef? No. Oh, Lightcasters, yes. Sick. Got him. Thank you all for gathering. Unfortunately, 2 Lightcaster heads will not be attending. They've drifted astray, gone toward the shadows. Do not fear, brother. We will bring them back. A subject for another time. Today, we welcome a new member. We will hold the initiation ritual. Oh my god. Miss Gale, it is time you know your true purpose. As Lightcasters, we cast light over darkness by repairing broken lights in the city's underground canals. Legend has it the royal family once relied on the Aqualine to escape an angry mob. Other tales include a princess who eloped, as well as a king just shirking off his royal duties. As you can see, the Aqualine plays a vitally important role in Daya's cultural heritage. To ensure they can be safely navigated by future royal family members, these dark canals must have proper illumination. Someone must replace the light bulbs when they burn out, and we bear that responsibility, hence why we are called the Lightcasters. Gale, in order to join the Lightcasters, you must brave the dark Aqualine alone. This test is to see whether you like it or not. Smell the cold, damp air. Appreciate the history and the masonry. Let it speak to you. You're forgetting the part about the flickering lights. Oh, right. Silly me. I'm getting old. So old. There are flickering lights within the Aqualine. While it may be tempting to think they're broken, they are intentional. Rumor has it the royal family used the flickering lights as a sign to navigate between the city and the castle. I can neither confirm nor deny such a thing. Just know the flickering lights are off limits. Without further ado, let's begin your initiation ritual. Oh my god, incredible. Lightcasters don't just replace light bulbs. We also muck up any gummies that we find. Keep the place slime-free and sanitary. Can't believe I called you a piece of shit when in reality you're like one of the more useful people in this town. I don't know about this light casting business. Oh, right, you're a robot. It sounds like janitorial work, except you don't get paid. Nevertheless, this Aqualine must sport the secret passageway that Thomas spoke of. We are close. That other thing they said about flickering lights may be key. Hell yeah. Go toward the flickering lights. That's what I heard. Oh, what the fuck? No, come on, man. Oh, another one? So many slimy whimies. Dude. Oh, goodness gracious. Great balls of fire. Hell yeah. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. No, we have a baseball bat. It's not super obvious. Interesting. Interesting little dungo we've got here. Oh no! Goodbye. Aw, man. Okay. What? Okay, bye. I don't want to deal with you. God, they're terrifying. Damn it. It's so scary. I don't know why it's so scary. They just charge at you, dude. Oh no. Son of a bitch. Shoot. Shit. No! Son of a bitch. What do I... Okay. I'm missing something, obviously. Yeah! Doesn't seem like either of these, at least at a cursory glance, doesn't seem like either of these ways lead to anything. Like we get here, but then I don't know this song. Am I supposed to know this song? Right? I don't know this song. Yeah. Okay. Let's take a quick break. When we come back, we'll figure this shit out. We'll figure it out. Grab water, go to the bathroom, stretch, whatever you gotta do. I'll see you in a sec. Okay, hello, I'm back. I was heating up food for myself. Some of the aforementioned pasta. I put a bunch of arugula in there just to give it like some spicy greeniness. It helps. I completely forgot that I have a meeting today at 4. So unfortunately, we've only got another hour. So let's just fucking smash. Again, I am streaming again tonight. So we'll do a study hall tonight. I'll probably do longer than the normal 2 hours for study hall since I'm having to cut this one short. But just FYI, let's go. You mean rocket? I'll call it whatever I want. Thank you. I know, it just sucks that I took 2 days off and now I'm like, I have to end early. Not ideal. No, it's so scary. Part of me wants to... I keep trying to blow them up and it doesn't work. Come over here. Oh my god. I did. I feel so much better after taking a couple days off, for sure. It made all the difference in the world. Clark and I had a couple lovely days together. Oh, Clark smashed her little chin this morning. Poor baby. She's like, she's really into what we're calling baby RP right now. She just wants to pretend she's a baby like all the time. Oops. Nope. Okay. And she tried to climb into her toy pram. And I was like, honey, you're too big for that. She was like, no, I'm not. And climbed in. And I was like, okay, you can get into it, but I gotta be honest, I don't think you can get out. And she was like, yes, I can. And tried to get out and smashed her poor chin on the ground. I felt so bad. I was like, I should have helped her out, but I was trying to like explain to her like, don't get in the pram. Oh shit. Shit. Keep jumping the gun. Ah. Okay. Whew, okay. We already tried to go this way, correct? And it weren't nothing. So, what the fuck are we doing then? Is there another door here? Did you add something more than the sauce? With this, it was, it was cherry tomatoes, feta cheese. We did a splash of white wine, garlic, Italian seasoning, a little bit of salt because feta's already pretty salty. I wish that I had just roasted a whole head of garlic. I think that would have added like the depth of flavor that I'm looking for. But it also just needed some greens, which is why I threw a bunch of arugula in there. But like courgette or spinach or something would help, I think. I'm like trying to figure out, am I forgetting like an ability I have? Like, am I forgetting something I can do? No! Olives, I think, would be great in it. Yeah. Oh, no! Okay. This way. This is... Press the stone. Yes. Rumbling sound this way? Not here, but that's okay. I'm still safe. Yeah, this meeting that I need to be at is like one of those really delightful meetings where they're like, well, some of us are in America and some of us are in the United Kingdom. So like, when can we do this? And it's been going back and forth forever. So, it's like the only time that everyone can make it. And I didn't want to be the squeaky wheel, so. So there you go. There we go. Yeah, baby. Okay, so it wasn't like an immediately obvious thing. Thank goodness. Oh gosh. Sure. Oh. Oh. No. Oh. Oh, it's this. Oh, it's this. Oh, okay. Got it. Let's get us a moonstone, baby. Gail has a floaty that she can use now. Which is very cute. What? What do you mean? I got a moonstone though. Oh, maybe when you turn the light on, one of the lights is flickering. Because they were like, don't follow the flickering lights. But I don't know how any sort of yahoo is supposed to do any of this shit anyway. Those guys up there, they did this shit that I'm doing right now? Poppycock. Oops, no. Shit. Too high. Dude. No. Okay, that's one down. Okay. This is the flickery one. Oops. Hey! Oops. I have nothing I can cook, but that's okay. We're back, baby. Music. Oh. So many moonstones. Oh, fuck. No! Oh my god. Big yikes. Yes, there's food in them hills. There's something moving in that box. Whoa! You're not one of them. Try not to be alarmed, but there's evil afoot. As far as I can tell, it's an invasion of body snatchers. If they catch you, they'll turn you into a mean, mindless bully. The exit is blocked and all my friends have been taken over. Now that you understand the situation, I suggest you go hide. Wait a minute, how did you get in here? Why have you come? Lightcaster duties. Never heard of Lightcasters, but it sounds awesome. Captain Max did say to wait for reinforcements. This must be the time. I can help you open the locks with my security clearance. There have to be others hiding, just like me. Take me to the main terminal. It's a room with computers located at the center of the jail. You can't miss it. Oh, amazing. Oh! Go ahead and oh my god. It's dope. No fucking way, dude. Man, they can't give you full life. It's fucked up. Does it remember that I got this? Nope. No. Oh my god. Fucking shit, dude. Thank you. Saving again. I don't want to do that again. Clark has started to get really upset about like specificity. So for example, she'll say, "Who's gonna wake me up?" This was today. Like, oh my god. I put her down for a nap, right? Or for quiet time, for alone time. That's one thing. If I call it a nap, if she's like, I want to take a nap, and then I call it a nap, she'll be like, "No, Mom, it's quiet time." As we've established. I'll be like, okay, my bad. But she'll ask like, "Who's gonna wake me up?" And if I've told her one thing before, she'll get mad if the answer changed. So it'll be like, "Who's gonna wake me up?" Daddy will wake you up." Okay. And then later, "Who's gonna wake me up?" I don't know. And she'll be like, Daddy's gonna wake me up." Like, okay. All right. "Who's gonna pick me up from preschool?" Daddy should be picking you up from preschool. And then if I show up, she throws an absolute fit at preschool. "No, Daddy was supposed to pick me up." I understand, but Daddy's not picking you up right now. It's me. I'm here. What's up? Oh my god. God. Come on, dude. I love the music going along with this. Fuck. Ridiculous. Okay, I'm about to die, so is there nothing nowhere that can help me? Oh, goodness. Okay, then we're gonna do this. We're gonna go save again. So that'll at least give me a little extra health, and if we die, it'll be like, well, you got those other dudes already. I'm like, yes, I did, game. Yes, I did. I'm glad you recall. Because we all know that this room is about to be a shit show again. Fuck my life.
They are very brutal. They are, right? Oh no. Oh god. Oh no. Goodbye. Shit. I think I have to kill the archers first. The archers are probably like wimpy. How many punches can you take? Like 2. Oh my god. Yeah, you could probably only take like a couple of hits. It'll take like no time at all, bro. It'll be easy fucking peasy. She said. Yeah, Gail, she is cute. Oh my god. Alright, okay, alright. Maybe I could just kill him real fast. These are the things that I ask. Hi, my love.
Mama, what are you playing?
I am playing a game called Phoenotopia. Do you want to sit on my lap and play with me? Yeah? How is your chin? Does it still hurt? Is it okay?
When I fell down.
Yeah, from when you fell down. Is it okay? Is it okay? Does it feel better at least?
Yeah, it will feel better soon.
It will feel better soon. Because you've got a strong body and your body will fix it, right? So everything will be okay, right?
Mom, what is she doing?
What's she doing? She's sleeping. Should we wake her up?
Yeah.
Look, she's gonna yawn.
Now she's walking.
And now she's walking. And now we're gonna have to fight some bad guys, okay?
Oh, yeah, this. Let's fight some bad guys.
Let's fight some bad guys.
Let's fight some bad guys too.
Yeah. Nope. Aw. I didn't do it. Let's try again. Huh.
Mommy, how was she?
Yeah, she fell asleep again. Wake up. She yawns.
She did yawn.
She did yawn.
Mama, it's for Mommy and Daddy.
Where are her mommy and daddy? I don't know.
No, let's fight some more bad guys.
Let's fight some more bad guys. I think that she doesn't have a mommy and daddy. Some people don't have mommies and daddies.
Oh.
Yeah.
What are you playing again?
Okay.
Mom.
Ah! Yes, honey. Oops. Yes, darling. What are you doing?
He fell down.
She fell down. Oopsies.
Mom.
Yes, darling.
He thinks he fell down and got a boo-boo.
She might have gotten a boo-boo, yeah. But look, she's gonna fall asleep. So she's sleeping now. And when she wakes up, she'll feel all better. Ah! All better, huh?
Mommy.
Do you want to try to play?
Yeah, I want to play again.
Okay. Oops, nope, you have to leave that in or it won't work. Cord has to stay in. But you use this to move around. Oops, let's go back in here. Hold on, hold on, hold on. It's dark in here. Okay, there you go. So you move this one to move around.
Dog.
It's dark again. No. Here,
She can't see.
she can't see. Here, let's get to a light area. Go over here and we'll jump. Do you want to hit this button? Do you see where the A is?
Yeah.
Hit the A and you jump. Look. You're jumping. And now you're in a light place. Look, A makes you jump.
And it's really fun.
Is it really fun to jump?
Yeah. Mom, she's jumping.
She's jumping, I know.
She's doing jumping jacks.
She's doing jumping jacks. She's gonna be so buff. Jumping jacks.
And do you know what a B is?
B is to shoot a little slingshot.
Here goes sunshot.
Slingshot.
Sunshot.
Sling. Sling. Can you say sling?
Slingshot.
There you go. Perfect. Slingshot.
Mommy,
What else would you like to try to do?
I play a game
Go for it.
and she spins.
Yeah, she can walk left or right. She can sit. Huh, she's sitting when you press down. That button doesn't do anything. Try the X. Do you see the X?
Yeah.
So the X, she's got a little baseball bat. So she'll swing a little baseball bat when you hit X. And Nessie is jumping again.
Mom, it has a thing with a hit ball back.
She does. If we press X, look. Watch her. Huh. She'll go mew, mew, mew. And that's the X button.
Mew, 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 mew,
Mew,
mew.
mew, mew.
Mom, now let's fight some more bad guys.
Now let's fight some more bad guys. That's what I like to hear, Clarky.
Mom.
A lady of action. So here's a bad guy. And he tries to swipe at us because he's mean. Oops. Oops. Oh, mommy keeps getting hit. Silly mommy.
But you're the bad guy.
This one right here? That's just a statue. He's not a bad guy. It's just a statue. Yay, we beat him. And he fell over.
Oh yeah, and got confused.
He fell over and got a boo-boo because he was mean.
Mommy,
Yeah, honey.
The bad guy fell over and got a boo-boo.
Yeah, the bad guy fell over and got a boo-boo.
Aw.
Aww. This room is so scary. Oh no! We fell over and got a boo-boo. Goodness gracious. Okay, should we go see what Daddy's up to?
Yeah.
Okay, let's go see what Daddy's up to. I think he was eating his lunch. But you need to eat your lunch as well, huh? So I'll be right back, guys.
Mom, I like it.
You do? Okay. We're back. Hello, guys. Thank you for your patience. She's so cute. But yeah. The vibes between the two of us have been so much better. Ooh, loud. Okay, wake up. Okay. So we're gonna try this, I guess, 1 or 2 more times, and then I'm gonna have to go, I think. I know. Fell over and got a boo-boo. I feel so bad being like, yep, that's all that happened. Hell yeah. That's all I needed. We've made it to the main terminal. You're just full of surprises, aren't you? As you can see, this jail is high tech. With my handprint, I can grant you a level C key card. As a security measure, this key card only allows a limited number of unlocks, after which you have to return to this terminal to replenish the key card's permissions. Oh, only I can do that, so I'll wait here. Don't worry about me. We'll escape together after you're done. Right? Right. Hell yeah. Of course. Too bad I don't know the music one yet. That would be really convenient. Oh, fuck me. No! I should have just run to save. Son of a bitch. Okay, it's fine. We just did it, so we can do it again. It's fine. We'll do it again. We'll go save, and then that'll be the end of the stream. It's fine. We're good. Oop. Okay. Like, should I know the music one by now? I'm so confused why this keeps happening. Okay. All right, guys. Thank you so much. I'm sorry that this has to be a shorter stream. Again, it was just kind of like out of my control. It's a thing I have to be at, and it worked for everybody else. So I guess, what are you going to do? I am streaming again. Tonight we're doing a study hall, which is basically where we all bring a project that we want to work on, or not. But that's the vibe of it. It's like study hall in school, whatever it is that you want to work on, a project that you've been meaning to do, or homework, or whatever. Or if you just want to come hang out and listen to some lo-fi, awesome. Normally it's only a 2-hour stream. We'll go a little bit longer since I had to cut this one short, but I appreciate all of you so much. Thank you for being here. Let's quickly read these off. Jaya the Wolf says, here's to all the members of the Duger and Strip Club. May your hearts be full and your stomachs be full. Moogle Cat says, Valentine for Sam's dad. Welcome to the Celiac Club. It's not great, but there are good gluten-free options out there, and they are improving and increasing all the time. Also, it's highly hereditary. Keep that in mind for Sam and Clark. Oh, gosh. Dr. John says, wait, it's actually February. Chat, will you be mine? Sir Chunk says, Valentine to Duger, hopefully you're feeling better. The best to the community on Twitch, and especially to the incredible hardworking mods. Serpcac says, Dear Doog, I catch a stream every once in a while. It's always lovely to be in chat. I have murky memory, but I remember watching you way back in the old YouTube days. You've always been a wholesome presence in my life. You have a wonderful energy. Keep vibing. Thank you so much. Nobody knows says, shout out to everyone who isn't or hasn't been getting enough good rest. It's easy not to notice. Sometimes it's unavoidable, and it's never pleasant for anyone involved. Much love to the tired burritos. May you get the sleep you definitely deserve. I am convinced that one of the major reasons I was doing so badly mentally and needed to take a couple of days off is because I was not sleeping enough for like multiple days in a row. So yeah, any of you who are having trouble sleeping, I wish good sleep upon you. Please, please, because it can make all the difference. Dinah says, what a better time to send a Valentine's. Here's to the lovely Duger for being one of the people my best friend and I look up to. We adore you and have bonded over watching your content. Thank you so much.
Nikki Draws Stuff says my whole house had COVID for a couple of weeks. We're finally getting over it. Luckily, no one was especially hurt by it during the time I missed a couple of weeks worth of this stream. It's very refreshing to come back and watch it again. You're all so lovely and I love you. So thanks for being a great oasis for struggling people. Mickey, I'm so sorry. I can't imagine your entire house dealing with that at the same time. I'm so glad that all of you are doing okay. Kaylee B says a shout out to those of you who are supporting loved ones with mental health difficulties right now. For Martin, my fiance, who I get to marry in August and who has been incredibly understanding on my dark days. For anyone supporting, know you are always noticed and always appreciated. Duger has been a great help during lockdown times and helps us feel like we aren't alone. So happy Valentine's, everyone. Big hugs, guys. And Mighty Deacon says a big hug to the mods for their hard work. We definitely notice you most of the time. I didn't do the cheers. I'm sure there was probably a prediction out there that people made money on. I didn't do either of the friendship jails. Oh gosh. For some reason, the friendship jails are the hardest ones for me to keep up with, and I don't know why. But thank you guys. And read this off. AOMS the Cat Gangster, thank you for the 58 months. Knees Huh for the 6. Mickey Draw Stuff for the 17. Ascended Narwhal for the 11. Serpcac for the 17. Exivin for the biddies. Pixel Lady for the 51. Darcadia for the gifted sub. Crimson Jockey for the 8. Riz the Huntress for the 61. Porzio for the 43. Dapper Hobo for the gifted sub. Jerry Reg for the 14, Parth Mater for the 54, Twin Peaks for the 6, Tall Draken for the 15, Mattias for the 9, Happy Twitch Baby, Trask for the 2 gifted subs, Michael Wookie for the 5 gifted subs, both of you, thank you very much, Vulpine Bloodline for the 10, Mad Cynic for the 21, Solid Snake for Prez, thank you again, welcome to the Cat Gang, Kachel, thank you for the 21, Dracolicious for the 9, Happy Twitch Baby, Accept Streams for the 4, Gimmelresh for the 72, Smokin' Smiley for the biddies, Good Bloke Once for the 68, Superbread for the 29, Kaylee B for the gifted sub, Aaron Rose for the 6, Mystical Odyssey for the 8, Zindi for the 34 months, Metal Falcon for the 28, Nopey Just Nopey for the 30, Real Al Gamer for the 45, Joseph for the 52, Gnome Buddy Knows for subscribing, welcome to the Cat Gang, Stay Ashy for the 50, Saverin Clark for the 10, CGK Pluey for the 10, Garen SRG for the 37, and Kalira for the 42. Thank you guys so much. Let's see. Let's see. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. Let's go say hi to Lana Lux, who's doing some game dev stuff. Bam. Oh my God. Perfect timing. I got 2 minutes before I got to be at this meeting. Perfect. You guys are great. Have a fantastic day. If I see you later, awesome. If not, I'll see you when I see you. Okay? Bye-bye, guys.